Alright guys, we got our first train on the way. As far as I know, there's nothing coming on BNSF's tracks right now. Sorry about the shakiness. Oh, eastbound Amtrak. On track 1. $46.29. Oh my god. How many times am I going to catch this locomotive? I mean, sure, it runs up and down the line on the same train every day, but like, I've seen it so many times. And that's not something I'm mad about, dude. And I've already heard it's 3rd gen K5LA, so I don't need to hear it again. I will take a horn flute though, but I've already heard the horn. Okay, so that came through eastbound on track 1, so we might not be getting anything down there. I'll check track 2 after this, but before we cut, we're gonna check out BNSF, see if we got anything coming. Maybe we'll get a train meet. I honestly might just start, like, if I know someone's on the way, to be honest, I might just start looking straight ahead at the Union Pacific crossing if something's coming. Because I'm closer to this one, and if it even activates, I'll still have time to get my phone out and start recording before the train gets to the crossing. That way. No, nothing that way. Alrighty. I'll catch back up with you guys when we get our next train. Alright guys. We got our second train on the way. It always happens when I'm walking away. I got nothing wrong with that. We've got a westbound Amtrak. Alrighty. You know what we gotta do before we cut? We gotta check out BNSF, see if we got anything coming down there. Maybe we'll get a meet. We have not got any freight trains yet. This might just be that way. Nothing that way. Alright. Well, I'll be back with you guys when we get our next train. Alright guys, we've got a train on the way. I just checked BNSF, there's nothing coming there. 86, 68, AC44. Following intermodal westbound on track 2. Another one. Oh my god. Oh my god. How many containers do they leave open? Alright. Before we cut, we're going to check BNSF. See if we can get a meet. So I think my new strategy, guys, is just going to be to, there's a train coming up, if there's a signal, there's a green, yellow, flashing yellow on Union Pacific, I'm just going to stay there. Because it seems to be that whenever I'm done at the crossing, and one of the signals is displayed, the train comes through. In my case, it happened while I was back here. So yeah, I'm just gonna stand here. And then if a BNSF train comes, I'll just back up a little bit. So I'm kind of towards the middle. There's nothing that way, and nothing that way. Alrighty, I'll be back with you guys when we see our next train. Alright guys, well, after walking back and forth between these two crossings, we finally got ourselves a BNSF train headed eastbound out of the yard. An update on signals on Union Pacific, they are now both dark, as far as facing towards me goes. So yeah, I'll be back with you when this train gets a little closer. Alrighty, it has crossed Sublet Avenue. 944. Oh, this is a short train right here. Do before we cut, we're going to check Union Pacific and see if there's anything immediately coming. Hopefully we're going to be first. Shut in here. Pick up my now empty jug of water. Nothing that way. Yeah, nothing that way, and the sign is not on. Alright, well, I'll be back with you guys when we get our next train.